Welcome back. Jay Bala of cashthechaos.com is now with us on the show. Jay, it's quite staggering, the rally that we've seen. In 1 month, the Nifty has gone up 5%. We were at levels exactly at 18,750, and now we're at 19,750, all in 1 month. So it's rising on very high valuations, very high levels, this kind of a swift up move. Where are we headed from here on the Nifty and even the Nifty Bank, since that's the critical element?
Yeah, thanks, Rima. Thanks for having me on the show. And Nifty Bank is the more critical one at this point, and we've been projecting for quite some time why I don't believe that this rally is not a multi-year bull market, but is only a short-term bullish potential. I've been projecting that when the market broke above 18,459 on the 26th of May. And, the reason for that, we've seen charts for the Bank Nifty, and, that's the reason why we've seen underperformance of the Nifty Bank today, and it hasn't got much room, but it's still trending up. It hasn't come below critical levels, so assume the trend is still going up. The Nifty's potential, as I projected in around the end of May, is about 20,500, but the 20,500 may not come directly, even though we are pretty close to it. What happens in the intraday moves from here on is going to be very significant. As long as the Nifty can hold 19,517 to 19,467, it's still trending up. But if it were to trade within that zone, then we are looking at a short-term correction, maybe something larger. We'll work that out once the market enters those levels. But right now, it's still trending up and pushing towards 19,900 and possibly 2,500 from a couple of months perspective.
19,900 and 2,500 Nifty, couple of months. Jay, just getting the numbers right again?
That's right.
Okay. All right. That's a bullish view until that thesis is challenged. So let's stay with bull calls then. Any specific stocks where you're seeing some very promising formations, chart formations, or any sectors? If one is going to play this Nifty to 25,000 sort of a move, then what stocks to look at?
I seriously doubt 25,000 is going to come through me. So that's the reason why I've not been outright bullish. No, it's just short-term bullish. But the sectors that I'm bullish on at the moment, and I've listed a few stocks several weeks ago, and amongst them, I was bullish on mid-cap IT from October of last year. There is a trade coming up in the same stock. I was bullish on Persistent at about 3,500 for record highs. The record highs have come through. Now there is a short-term trading opportunity. Persistent is probably likely to hit 5,600 as long as 4640 is predicted. So that should be the stop. And the interesting play is coming from the capital goods name, GE Power India Limited. That's an interesting one because it seems to be bottoming out for the down move it saw from 2018. So if the stock can hold above 124, I think it's headed probably doubling from here. But even though the upside potential is attractive, the allocation has to be sensible here. It's a mid-cap laggard within the capital goods name, so that's the reason why it's interesting here. The stop below 124 is essential. It's quite wide, but stagger it in a sensible manner. The other one is the stock from the media space, Saregama. It's got a very interesting setup, an unfinished move from 2008. And this looks like a short-term bump up that's likely to complete the long-term view from 2008-2009. So potential for fresh record highs past 550, maybe even 700 if the stock were to move as anticipated.
I get that. Very briefly, Jay, globally as well, things have turned around, right? In a very nice way. Dollar is down massively. Yields are down. How's that shaping up?
No, it is interesting that the dollar has come through, and it's important that it has come through. There were a lot of cross assets that were out of sync because of the dollar, and this drop below 100.7 that we had been anticipating for a few weeks now, that has satisfied the dollar structure. So I think a lot of people are going to be surprised and I expect the dollar to hold around 98, and then it will be a massive reversal. But we don't preempt the markets. Let it happen. Once that reversal happens, we'll deliberate on that, and I'm anticipating the dollar to surprise for the rest of the year. But at the moment, it's still trending down, and we still got one more sequence of lower low pending for the dollar.
Okay, all right, Jay, thanks very much. Great speaking with you. Appreciate you joining in with that perspective. That's the closing bell, by the way. We are.